But welcome in. Star is in that vehicle. And we have a few others. We're on the arcade server to those that want to join. Anyone is welcome to join. You don't have to be driving properly. You don't have to be doing the jobs. Anyway, but that's why we're on the server. Because most of our driving is on this server. Because I don't trust some people's driving. I am a TMP admin, a TMP mod, but today is not doing TMP mod work. That's yesterday and tomorrow. Today is just driving. And I need to do... Here we go. So, I've done 3 to it. I need to do 3 from it. But I also need to do 5 in total. So we'll do 2 normal ones. And then see what the situation is regarding the from. And however we fix that problem. Alright? Alright? Might have to do a bit of relogging. I'm not using Convoy in case more than 8 people join. Because that probably will happen. Okay. There's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here. So you're very limited in the other 2 people. So. Very tag, yes. Alex's driving is really interesting. But we're on arcade, so I don't have to worry about Alex bumping into someone. Due to the collision zone being weird. Kicks you from the server because of the Halloween trailer. What's the kick message? Have you edited the trailer or just taking the job? It's from the Volvo, thought so. It looks slightly different, that's why. Yeah. With the LEDs, those ones in the middle, these ones are at the top. It doesn't stick out too much. It's not like that one visor that almost everyone uses, which sticks out very far. It's a bit weird. Truck from Mod Lab, no. You can't use modded trucks in TMP. You can mod your own truck by save editing and within reason. You can't use a completely modded vehicle. You mean crash? Is it where you, when you're taking a job from the island and then returning? Apparently, yes, that causes a crash. I forgot what the solution is. We'll have to remind ourselves of that. So you may have to do those in single player, or convoy, or just offline. The horn, the Halloween horn? I don't have horns on. So I don't know. I think the horn in yours would probably be the normal Iveco horn. Skoda horn? Oh, fair enough. But you're in a slightly larger vehicle, so you've got the interior of the Iveco. So. The map? Well, I'm not on the island yet. The island is off the map. We'll be going down to that, but this is the rest of the map. Quite a lot of stuff, and it doesn't really matter where we start. So, what's new? Nothing else is new. We have our... is it still here or was it ended? No, it's ended now. The Halloween event that we were doing was down here. 11 years. It is indeed. TMP 11 was in May. That's already passed. Sleeper interior. Very interesting. Quite cramped back there then. It all fits back here somewhere. Oh well. Ash, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So, what I want to do is just take 2 normal jobs first. Doesn't matter where. Smallish jobs. And then we'll go... What? Shouldn't the second one be to the island? So that we can then go from the island? That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? So, well, I think we'll do it that way. So, 1 of each. I just want to do... normal one first. Doesn't really matter. Hello, Ween. That's a possibility. Where are we at? We're in the service. Nearest one is Posped. These are all really little jobs. Well, I mean, you don't have to go far to get that one, do you? That one's closer. And you get more profit, so I might take that one. Because it's just a little bit longer. Take something to Bratislava, because there's a few jobs for that. I don't think it will give you Vienna. That's a bit too close. Mr. Tuffy, welcome in, Tuffy. How you doing? Big fan. Aaron, welcome in as well. From videos you've seen, people theorizing Nordic Horizon should be releasing around this time. Not now, but it's very soon. It could be this month. Probably will be this month, given the strategic lead up to it that they do for every DLC. We've had 2 gameplay videos. All we need is the trailer, and at the end of the trailer there's a date. And that's it. And then after that video is maybe 1 or 2 weeks after that. That's it. Imagine right now, we haven't had a release date yet. They don't do that. They don't just drop it. No. Hello, Grace. I'm doing well. How you doing? Welcome in. I am going to take this one. normal job. Still Halloween, whatever. Then we go to the Island of the Witches. That's the plan. I hope everything's working, by the way, so that's fine. 2. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Waiting for your plan to finish. And when does it finish? Today? If it is today, make sure the time zones are correct. A lot of people get confused with their time zones. So they feel, oh, the time has passed already, but why am I not unbanned? And it turns out their time zone is a few hours ahead of the time that's listed. So, air pressure's low. Oh, good. Oh, December. Oh, you've got a little while to go then. Oh, that's unfortunate. So also on this server, you will see people being a bit sloppy, being a bit messy with their driving. It's completely fine on this server. That's fine. You're allowed to do that. Hello, Mr. Bottle. How's it going? Patient convoy. Yeah. Toe? Someone is ahead? Oh, it's Andy. He's spawned himself in, eh? I am only limited to 90. I can't go any faster than 90. Turning round the corner. Don't crash. Look at him. Look at him. My man recently got GM and he's pimped his vehicle out. He's got one now. He's using it. Flexing. Look at that, eh? The Dudaf, you mean the electric one? I haven't used the electric one yet, but it's almost the same as this. I'm pretty sure, is the interior maybe slightly different? The shape of it is basically the same. I don't think I've used any of the electrics actually. The XG Plus, this one's nice. That's the one I have. This one's quite nice. The one that came after this was the XD, which is a funny word anyway. Harry, welcome. Turning. Gorgie, the police. Police can't really drive anyway. Oh, so does that mean that now that he's a GM, his driving skills have gotten worse? Because it just automatically happens. That's just how it is, you know. None of us can drive. Or improving. Or improving. You see? You see? Never good? No. So if you're destined to become one, your driving skills are automatically bad. Even before you join the team. I see. That's not how that works. Release day for console? No, we do not. No, if we did, I'd be telling you it all the time, every stream, because there's always people that want to know. And on all of the social post comments, people keep spamming about it, so no, you don't have a date yet. It'll be next year. If not 27. If it is 27, they'd be very annoyed by that. And it sucks for them. Get a PC, because then you can do more than just play games. Oh, Halloween trailer with Christmas skin. How about that? Let's try that out. This Friday. 26/27. I mean, they've been working on it for a while. When they reveal that something is approaching, they haven't just started it. Or, you know. Christmas skin. On the trailer. The truck. Yes. Hello, useless. Yeah, it's not like, oh, we want to bring it to consoles. Like, we haven't started it yet, but we're going to be starting it. That kind of thing. No. TMP probably won't. No. How many corners? You got to be careful, Braden. Can't save it. What I want to do is there's 2 photo trophies that somehow I still don't have. I don't know why I don't, but now we're on arcade, we can stop and take photos. So it's just straight across down to here. Still remember this for when that event where you had to do the racing trailers. One of the hotspots, because it rotated every week or so. That was a very unique event. One of those Bratislava. The electric trucks. You mean fully to the game? Whenever... I think those trucks will become available when they actually add charging to the game. The ability to charge your truck, not go to a fuel station and pretend to charge your truck. So maybe not yet. Arcade server, there's no collisions. No, not with people. You can still collide with objects, but you can't hit anyone else. If you see the symbol above our heads, it's two cars that have crashed into each other with a line through it, meaning that you can't do that. Exactly. One of a few. You may not be the only one to do it. You can try and be the first one to do that. You can see how long that job is. That'll be interesting. Maybe it'll be the contender for the newest main map job. Because Pro Mod's jobs are really long. 71 litres per 100? I don't know. The fuel efficiency? I don't really pay attention. I don't know. With the stupidity of our driving, it'll be completely ruined. Cruise control does work, yes. You need an engine that has it on it. You've got regular engines and you've got engines that have the ability to do that, which is the word that people misunderstand, beginning with R in French. You can get banned on arcade. You can. Some things are still bannable. Does it mean you're blind? Too bad. Are we good? Are we all got? Doesn't really matter. Let's go. I want to stop at the 2 photo trophies. That's what I want to do. Look at that, all swarming out. If that was on the normal servers, someone would have already been, you know, hit. I don't like doing that. 1,000 litres. I suppose that's another reason why I like to use the 4x2. 4x2 looks nice, but oh, watch out. But also... Alex, I hope you don't have the job. You don't have the, I think you might have a different one. Also, because it holds a lot of fuel. This one has 4,000 kilometers worth of fuel, which is a lot. Trucky like that. You can change the colors of it, and then if you press Control O, it brings up the options overlay thing, and you can move it around. It is similar, Joshua. They're both related because that word is what slows you down to maintain you at that speed of the cruise control. They both work, I guess. Like when you're going downhill, and it will keep doing it. On a very, very straight road, it will be very obvious because you'll accelerate, then slow down, then accelerate, and it'll just be a repetitive, annoying sound, really. Hello, Seafoam. How you doing? That's just always how it sounds. There's magic. Other side? Our side? I don't know where you are. How can you get banned? You can still get banned by cheating. People still cheat. They may think that when they see less rules being moderated, they may think all rules don't count, but no, that one still definitely does. If you ban evade only on that server, if you still insult people, you shouldn't be insulting people anywhere. Dodgy save edits. Still be told to change them. Feedback? Yeah, that'd probably how you do it. Yeah. Console. Next year. Unless the probability is not 0 for it to be at the very end of this year, but it's very unlikely. Very unlikely. I just don't see that being a thing, really. Because they haven't posted anything else in their usual spamming of blog posts and things like that. The live chat not updating? It should be. The on-screen chat is, I think. End of this year. Scanning Super is going to be whenever 157 comes out. Because they confirmed that today. It seems every single time there's a stream, there's also some news to talk about. Because they unveil their new news and things like that 1 hour before I go live. So, to those that haven't seen it, they've unveiled that in the next version of the game, you're going to be getting Scania Supers. And the 770 engine. An hour! How much did that Krewlex set you back? Where are we heading? We're heading to Bratislava for this job. And then the one after that, I think we'll go to the event island place, which everyone will be asking about. That's a classic meme, that one. The sound, I'm not turning it on. The Scania? Yeah? I'm going to use it. I'll try it out. Sim 1 or 2, arcade. Not Sim 1, not Sim 2. Went to it the other month. Does it look nice? Hope it does. I'm sure a lot of Eastern... I consider that Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe looks nice. Not really far over. Yeah. Don't do that. Wants to go again. Just for a holiday. Or was it for like work purpose or something like that? Careful. And the speed limit on this server is whatever your vehicle lets you go without cheating. So if you have good tuning and you have a good long stretch of road somewhere, maybe even downhill, you could reach 100 and something. Quite a lot. Yeah. 180 maybe. How's it work? You got a message, then one thing they say yes or no. You kind of form a discussion. You create the appeal and you explain if you know what you did at the time. This happened, I was trying to do this, I didn't mean to do this, that sort of thing. And then they respond, maybe answering your questions and clarifying what's in the video. And then you respond to that, and so on and so on and so on, until you reach a verdict, which is usually the appeal being declined. Because most people that appeal don't need to. They've already done something about photo trophy. Yes, it's that. Taking a photo of that. But everyone's in the way. The Milk Monastery. Interesting. Just before you came into view. That counts. I got the trophy. That counts. Excuse me. Oh, I'm stalling it again. Oh, God, let's try again. Milk. Strawberry milk, not cow milk. Stupid meme. Clutch. It doesn't exist. Kill stars? What's that? And then the other one's a little further on. Thank you for reminding me of that. An F1 car? He is. He's zooming around everywhere. What does that mean, though? Can someone do a bit of history research? The Milk Monastery? What does that mean? Government at the time. I'm just. Someone's going to tip over, and I'm not helping you. No, okay. Almost crashed. Milk. Mr. Krams, thank you for the rolls. Big fan. What's happening? We're doing driving as part of the in-game event currently. But we're on a server where you can play around a bit. Content. A lavish 11th century Baroque Benedictine abbey located in Melk, Austria, on a rocky outcrop overlooking the Danube River. Using trailer brake. Mickey, are you okay? Trailer brake, yeah? Where you can... window screen wipers kind of thing? The Danube, I've heard of the Danube, yes. The D-A-N-O-O-B. Exactly. The Danube. How far does it stretch? Across multiple countries, I'm assuming. You know when you're an idiot lighter? Appreciate the self-awareness. That's okay. It's alright. Most of us are as well. Look at it. Not a problem. Oh, look at him logging in, changing name color, eh? Ooh. That does look very weird when you go around the corner and the trailer kind of... It's like when someone's mid-lag and are about to stutter. Yeah. Looks very strange. If you do that on normal servers, you could freak someone out, so don't do that. Southwest Germany to the Black Sea. Really? Damn. Another one coming up? Oh, wait. Oh, I've done the viewpoint. I haven't taken a picture of the building. I remember doing this place. It's the Palace, isn't it? I think. Because when this update first came out, I explored it. Why was it like that? I think you can use engine brake to change the position of your trailer. I'm not going to get a good picture here, am I? Because you're all going to want to stop next to me, aren't you? It's there. The Schönbrunn Palace. I know what you're doing. You're trying to sneak in the frame. I know what you're doing. Oh, you cheeky little... Get out of the way. I want a picture. I don't even use these pictures for anything. I don't know why I ensure I have a nice picture. It don't really matter. It's just to tick it off. This is where I crashed my game. Yes, I think it is. I crashed into some barrier somewhere and then someone went flying, I think, as well. It was on one of the convoy sessions, yeah. You were there, weren't you, Felix? Was it you? Yeah, you crashed my game. Yeah. How do you change the color of the dots? That's in the TMP settings. Read the message. Sorry, I didn't read the I. I read it as a U. Did you do that? TMP settings, game, all 4 of these. Players, friends, VTC members, and if you've clicked someone's name like that. You don't have to be admin to click someone's name like that. New map. No, this is normal map. Austria was remade, it's already been like 2 years, right? Forced me into Barrett, probably. It was probably over that side, I think. But I do remember it being here. 3? It's a very nice place. And you don't need DLC for this place. Switch to your def. It's alright. Oh, so it was something interesting. I remember. Hello, TMP official. How you doing? Welcome in. I like the logo on that building as well. I did think that was a little bit strange, but I thought people could do that. The brake. Maybe giving it no physics. Doing good. I can't see where I'm turning. You're in the way. If you're using a cheat, you can. Trailer brake itself as a feature, no, so I misunderstood it. I got confused. He's doing his admin things, right? Ryder, have you done the event? Have you done the in-game event? We are turning, going this way, and then going up and around and going to the left. Nine ping is a lot. No, you did not. Well, when does it end? Mid this month or something like that? Come on now. I've been doing it for the past 2 or 3 weeks, only on the streams. I like doing these events only on streams. Takes me a very long time. Another thing I wondered is, does the same crash thing happen if you played in ATS and you went to the island? That'd be interesting. 5 Rainbow through Texas, 5 trailers. You can do that. Crash, you have to TP, that's fine. We're nearly there. Basically there anyway. I think the most you can have on ATS is 6 if they're connected properly. Which just looks insane, I know, but the trailers allow them to be connected together like that. In ETS, when people try the 3 long triples, no. There's not normal in the game. Turning. Better slow down, turning. What sound am I on? Yeah, I've been in the high 90% for a very long time. I have completed it several times, but at the moment I'm not pursuing the 100% as I was last year. It took months last year to do the challenge of it. One day I will finish my video series showing it. One idea is to just keep going through them and making them into episodes. The other idea is to make a mammoth mega episode of all of it, and that will probably take another 10 years by itself. So, do I want to do that? Australian expansion? What you need to do is wait for the Australian truck sim. There is one being made. It's not being made by SCS, but you need to wait for that to eventually come out. Then maybe you get road trains. It is being made. What's your tactic? There are several tactics if you want. You could split it up into regions. So if you did like the UK, discover all of it. Another tactic, if you're discovering while you play, when you get to a new city, try and discover as much of the roads in that city as you can. All the industries, at least. Oh dear. Oh, it happened. Andy, you can help him out now. You can, never. Due to the current situation involving Russia, not yet. That's why we haven't had it yet. I think it was unveiled in sometime during COVID. And then, not long after, poof, something happened there. So that's a shame. I remember this crossing. Yes. Estonia. Well, maybe they will, but it's not that out of date. They could add a few more things to it. The Baltics. Skip UK. What do you mean skip UK? Oh, you will skip it, yes. That's fine, that's a good idea. That's the problem, you see. When you have such an active game, and the idea is to discover quite a lot in that game, you're racing against the people that are making the game. So in my case, I managed to discover all of it, and then I think either halfway through it or something else, another one of the Germany revamp portions came out, so I had to do that again. And I still haven't done it. The final one that contained Berlin and such, because I think Munich and some other places are not done. I'll have a look at my exact percentage in a minute. Here we are. Old map. Where every city is just a grid. Hello, welcome back. I'm gonna go round. Hello, clock. Clo. Is that what you want to be said? Clo. What a city, God. Alex went straight forward as well. Hey, they're not too bad, but they do look exactly the same, to be fair. Amsterdam and Rotterdam look quite a bit like this as well. All to be remade soon, one day. I do want to see more prefabs as well, like more. I want to see more tricky entrances to companies. This hole could be. They speak all kinds of languages. Why Bratislava? Because that's where my job went to. That's where this job is to. The next one will go from here. But I have a plan. Game says yes. Hell let loose. Well, whenever they deem it okay to release it, then they might. Right, we got 11 out of 15. So the next one, I want to go to the Halloween Island. That'll be 12. Then the remaining 3 will be from it. But we'll have to do filler jobs to get back to it, though. Right? So, maybe at least one of them. I don't know. That'll do. Why you got banned? Please appeal and you'll find out. You'll be told why, hopefully. Oh, you live there? Well, we've just delivered. So, come and pick up your stuff, eh? Go get your stuff. Where is it? Now, pay attention. Hello, I'm going to search Halloween, and we want Brackenreach. Oh my god, there's a lot of portals there. So those that don't know how it works, pay attention. You search for Halloween treat jobs in the external contracts list, not in the freight market. Then any of these you find, it has little portals. You'll then waypoint to one of those portals and go through it. Yes. Girlfriend RL? Not a thing, sugar, I'm sorry. Or do I be a thing? ETS 2, yes. We're on ETS 2. Job dispatcher. These, yeah, but they won't count for the event. It will make it a freight market job. Would be nice if you could generate World of Trucks jobs. Then I would only take these. Because why not? Can't play TMB with mods. Not with mods that you're thinking of, like workshop mods, no. That's just the easy way of saying it. There are some mods we support, but they're not those. Hello, useless. Can't say portals. Oh, because it only works via this, you see. So any one of these, it's... Okay, maybe not the tree yet, because that's really far out. BCP, yes. Take that. Hello, Jim. Hello, Pablo. Hello, Venus. Welcome in. Lask. Welcome in. Moreno as well. General. 99. Shows Brackenreach. Yeah, but if you can't go there, then you can't get there, can you? Can't do it. So use Pro Mods. I have used Pro Mods before. I don't drive on it as much now because I want to discover stuff in the main map first. Speaking of, what did I do through this way? 97%. So Greece is very not discovered. Germany, there's bits there. Austria connecting to the Germany bit. Croatia connecting to the Greece bit, I assume. Or connecting to somewhere else. I don't know. It's a tiny little percent. Spain, I don't know. And then bits of Turkey as well, which link into this bit. Yeah, no, I'll get those eventually. But I'm not in a rush. I have all the DLCs, yes. Start up here, you search the logo, then crashes, you uninstall it and your Wi-Fi died. The game? Is it a particular save you're trying to load? You get to the menu, or is it when you press drive? It is a struggle getting the last three, yeah. As unfortunately the video's on out, but as you will see eventually when those videos come out, the struggle I had was doing it in TMP. The map is slightly different for some reason, so I had to swap back to single player a few times. And you know those mods where you can change the color of the map? I had to use that. And it isn't just my game, because some people found that you discover the last bit for a particular country in another country, because the road just doesn't link up properly. It's very weird. The worst example, which I think is as a clip, I couldn't discover or see where part of it was. I went in single player, saw that it wasn't discovered, flew over with my free cam to see where that place was, and it discovered it. I didn't even place my wheels on the ground. Then I went back into TMP and it was still discovered. So I never touched it. What? I just flew over there and it updated. It was very, very weird. Stupid game, but we like this game. But it's a stupid game sometimes. All games are a bit stupid, aren't they? The border checkpoint? I remember one of them, I think, was it the border or was it somewhere else where I had to go halfway through a fuel station just to, or rest area, just to get it. Could be that. Set waypoint to desired portal. Which one's closest? Could be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Right down there. We're going down there. Love-hate relationship? Ah, it is. It always is. By Skoda. Yes. Where was that? Yeah, and I had to TP to go and get it. Press play on Steam and it didn't work. That is very strange. It might be loading in the background and then something is blocking it from actually opening. You could search up how to solve that, because it could be many things. How many years did it take? Well, I wasn't going immediately from day one with the pursuit of actually racing to 100%. So I think my full push of doing it was maybe the beginning of last year and then done by maybe mid-year, something like that, because I did most of it on stream. And I don't stream that long. So it took a while. Hello, Ooga Booga. We're playing ETS2 as well. Where are you driving? You better not be texting and driving, because that's bad. Don't do that. But it did take a while. Still didn't get an answer. How long have you been waiting for an answer? But yeah, when you get to a place, especially in the old map, while you still have it, it's very easy to do it. A lot of the old intersections discover all as one. So you hit it by one pixel and the entire thing unlocks. These new ones, you have to go over them several times. You're driving? Yes. Still have to do this event. I'm doing it on stream because other people can join. In fact, it's been several months since I've done an offline drive job. Just by myself. The one last weekend, I wasn't doing a job, but I was doing the event, but I wasn't streaming it. So, half count. 2 weeks. Interesting. Okay, we'll just go this way. I just followed all of you. This will still work. This might end up being the longer way round. We're allowed to do this on this server. Drive drunk as long as you don't crash. I suppose so. Wrong side. We'll still get there. It's fine. There's portals on both sides. Practicing for the rework. This could look like the UK, just ignore the signs being the other way around. That's fine. It counts. Reading while driving. Depends. I'm glancing up at my chat, rather than if you were to look completely away, then that might cause problems. Someone crashed! Oh dear. Well done. Welcome into all the new people. Hope you're doing well. Because we're less than 100. So the next, the 17k milestone. That's good. And then in TikTok's case, we're way over. I still need to sort more things with that. I need to do more. Well, no, I don't need to do more, but it would be nice to do more streams because that's where a lot of people join. Those are good. Something for the members there as well. Job. Doing job in Oslo. Oh, we are quite far away from that. I see. Yeah, this will work, so we'll just be going on the opposite side of the road. Still saying portal. It works. Americans driving in Europe? No, it will still be on the right. I understand being confused if they were in the UK, though. No, you shouldn't write them again. I don't even think you'd be allowed to. I think it's only one ticket. You could bump the ticket, but they may not like that. It must mean they have a lot of tickets. Unless you wrote the tickets wrong. Game pros. Maybe it's the wrong department. Press the following key to travel through the portal. Ta-da! Just... And here we are. It is midday. It's very blue. Audio glitch. Did I sound good there? It did buffer. My PC just buffered. The joke is that I have a very expensive PC. I do not. Alright. Anyone remember the exact route? I don't. Where are we going? Halloween. Spooky. Fireflies. 10,000 fireflies, maybe? A lot of fireflies. Where's that? This is the event island that we just warped to. You can only access it by doing World of Trucks jobs. Is this the right way? I'm just following you. I don't know where I'm going. It is not a TMP specific thing. This is in the game itself. You can do this in single player as well. It's very blue, yes. So no matter what time of day it is, it's still dark. Which is kind of cool, actually. It's better than being here at night, like fully at night. It's very nice. Very tight corners, though. Other names? You're just thinking of so many names? You sound like Tails. Whenever Tails comes in the chat, he jumbles up my name or combines it with something else. That's what they do. You're sounding like them. Very bumpy. I do wonder what this is like in ATS. Because you can do this in ATS. It's the same island. You'd have to be signed into World of Trucks, yes. So you make an account there. You link your game to it, probably via Steam. And then when you go to edit your profile in the profile screen in the game, you enter in that login information. And then you should have access to all these jobs. At least in my house, yes. I live in the witch's hut. I do. Welcome in, Brian. Good luck. Good luck in the game. I hope you win for your first time. You might. Good God, the suspension's having fun. So where even are we going? You've got the viewpoint there somewhere. Is that the witch's hut, the viewpoint, or are we going somewhere else? It ends there. Oh no, you do have to go through this. True. Oh no, it does. It continues. It continues. Okay. The symbol was covering it. I'm very confused. We've done this before. Through the big dragon mouth. Through its internal organs. Look at that. Probably its stomach right there. And then you can either go over or round. I'll go round. Lovely. There we go. Up and over. Weird is not happy. Is it shaking a lot? Yeah, I'm sure force feedback is going to be having fun. It'd be spooky. Oh, very, very echoey. All the crows. This is the Halloween Island. The Brackenreach Island. Nearly there. I've got to get up there. Oh yeah, you go through a little village thing or something which has the viewpoint. And then you end up on the main road again. What about school issue? Did you have one of these jobs? Do you need saving? Monka. There's trouble in Calais. There always is trouble in Calais. Yes, you just have to avoid it. Because it's just always like that. Calais is a hot spot for carnage. It's just how it be. It's too heavy? Oh, come on. I was going to say, because Andy's around, he could assist as well. I don't know where you end up when you TP. Do you go back to the city you came from? Because there's no F7 here. You won't be here. Very weird. Round the corners. Calais House, exactly. Finland! Hello to mistake for the 25. Not in Finland. No. I'm sure parts of Finland might look like this. Broke your nose when you were going to school. Astro, how on earth did you do that? Did you fall over and land on your face? How did you do that? You get sent to the teleporter. Oh, the portal that you previously stopped on. Oh, that's a cool idea, I guess. The last place you were at. Fair enough. And the final stretch with the bridge. Very bumpy bridge. Yeah, so it's the exact same one you get in ATS. I don't know if they moved anything out of the way, because even with the longest vehicle, you can have a fun time swerving through those back roads. See, the sun's there. It's meant to be almost midday, but no. I cannot speak Romanian, no. I cannot. Would be cool. Sadly no. I am parking. You see the little face on the tree? We're parking over there in that corner. Star can go first. Nice. It's only us here. On Sim 1 and 2. It may not be as busy now, because most of the people have done their jobs, I think. You just don't have people going there for seemingly no reason because there's traffic. So, yes, useless. That's correct. That is me. City road seems scary. You need to ensure you have a lot of money if you need to repair your vehicle, because you will need to. Ooh. And yeah, you're gonna just get quite a bit of damage. Blind spot reverse? Yes, indeed. Are you doing it in first person? No, I don't want to do it in first person. I only want to do that on Driving Academy. Cannot be bothered normally. I know I should be learning it. Mainland? What? Bike slipped and you hit the street. Oh, street lamppost. Oh. And you still went to school? I'm sure not, right? I wouldn't. A bad start to the day. It's one of those things where something terrible happens at the start of your day and then everything else follows it. It's just all bad luck. No, you've seen with all these jobs, I don't reverse anywhere now. Driving Academy, I'm still going through the second stage of Driving Academy. In there, you have to, because you have to get your stars for it. I could, because I have, you know, I can look in either mirror. I've got my eye tracker, but I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. You can't do this when you're driving in real life. There's no extra camera to use, but it's just so much quicker. Because I'm only looking at where the trailer's going. And even in third person, I'm getting it wrong. Eye tracker is nice. I've disabled the ghost thing, which is where you would see the orb of where I'm looking at. But one, it's not calibrated. And two, sorry, I thought you were done. And two, it's a bit choppy when I'm looking off the screen. The pinch point of changing your feet on here requires it to be much slower than in the Scania. In the Scania, you can basically flick your feet up and down. That's what I do, and then it stalls. So annoying. Hello, Vipers. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Bit too far over there. Oh, look at that. Smooth. Bingo. How'd you get the van? The van is the same way you buy a Skoda car. It's in any dealership at the beginning of the list. In any dealership, you'll find the van there. The one that looks like a recovery truck will be locked because it's only for patron members. Patron members can have that one. Sometimes my wheel goes a little bit stiff as if I have force feedback on. Right, now we need the challenge. Now we have the challenge of leaving here with a job. So what was the method that someone said? Because if I take a job, my game will crash. I have to disconnect, take it, then reconnect or something, right? Something like that. Tow to services? Yeah, but you can't tow to services with a job. With one of these jobs. And I'm not TPing everyone. That's how you do it. Ugh. Where's Andy at? I think Andy explained it as well. I have to leave everyone? You can do /disconnect, and that's how you do it. You doing fine? I'm doing good. Big fan. Tells you to portal. No. This is just for the thing of how to avoid the game crashing when you're taking a job. I think Andy said it last time. It was either Andy or maybe Kayla said it. I don't know if Kayla's done them. Hello, Choo. But yeah, sit rep 12 out of 15. So the remaining 3 are the from Brackenreach. But it means we have to do, you know, reconnecting the portal. Oh, so I can't take the job, then while I'm still here on the island, reconnect when I have the job. Because would it crash when I warp away? That's annoying. Why? Horrendous Halloween horn? I believe it is while the event is still here. I have all horns turned off because I don't want to hear it. I briefly turned it on and I heard what it sounds like. It's a funny little gimmick for 2 seconds and then it isn't. No, I don't want it on all the time. Hello Lenny, hope you doing well? Yeah, I think that's the solution. Disconnect, job, reconnect when out of Brackenreach. We have to all try and find the same job. I mean, it doesn't really matter where. And then what? We regroup and then drive back there. Because then we have to do another one from here. So many... the first 3 we did were constantly to this place anyway. But then you could warp away. You can't TP back here first.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, Gaz, big fan. So, disconnect, right? Disconnect. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. It works being in this limbo thing. It's fine. I don't have to be on single player or anything. Oh, the CD Road Drive goal was completed. We're not doing it now. Boom. Well done. That means I'll do that soon. Maybe next stream. I don't know. It will be done. On your way home from work. Hello, Gears. Hope it was well. 10 streams a week. But now I can pick a job, right? Brackenreach 2. Any of these that is really close to the place. One that has a lot of islands, a lot of thank you. A lot of things nearby to the portal. Vienna, that's a very close one. Vienna. City Road, yeah, we're not doing that now. That was a goal to raise points to have a limited thing. What I wanted to do at some point is for, or at least on when I did the TikTok specific streams, is there was a sub goal there, but they changed the subs in how the subs work. So, can't do that now. You don't have Vienna. How do you not have Vienna? Why am I getting all DLC stuff? Why is there only one not? Do it. CD, yes. You see, you can't make abbreviations with the name for every word. You can't do that. Please don't do that. No, it's not there, eh? Because someone might have taken it. Graz, have you got Graz? Velmira? At this point, it doesn't really matter. The idea would be take whatever appears to be the smallest job, 138 kilometers, and then when we've all delivered to our respective places, regroup somewhere else and then go back to the, I don't know, admin. Come on, man. You have grass? If you've got it, you can take it. That would help. Drop grass. Okay. We'll take grass then. And then from grass, back here again. And then disconnect them from here. So we have to take the job. Yeah, everyone just regroup into that place. Oh, it spawns here. Ah. So for now, I'll be driving solo. Take your trailer. And then regroup off the island. Reconnect only when you're on the island. For that, I can do the game thing, can't I? Game would work. Where's the portal? Oh, there's the only one portal. Ugh. God damn it. No, I'm not on TP as well. It'd be funny if I was to do the speed run through it and I TPR myself. Oh, but I can't do that because I'm not TPR, am I? Can't do that. Grain name just followed. What on? Not reading now. He said F you. That's his name. Good day. Car spot and welcome in. How are you doing? Hey, you said that was the last one. You said that was the last one, mate. What do you mean? Gonna zoom down there now. Sure, we can reconnect. I thought for the first understanding it would be you take the job and then while I'm still on the island I'm able to reconnect, but people are saying when I'm off the island then I reconnect. Has anyone tried doing the jobs that way and you reconnect while you're still on the island? I don't want you to quit. Works for you. Hello, CK, big fan. Just got logged in. Good. Have a flower, big fan. Only issue is when accepting the job. I kind of want to try it. Because if your game just crash, it doesn't lose the job completely because it's logged online, so you can just retake the job. Kind of want to do that. I'm curious. It is Tuesday, Juice. Not for much longer for you. Let's see if it works. Okay. Of course, you would be able to go down that way, but you can't. So, quick save. Not that that does anything. Game. Let's see. TP will have snow, hopefully, but it's not winter yet. It's November. We don't get it in November time. Hang on, because I disconnected, it's not going to take me to the menu, is it? Oh, no, it does. Okay. I'm on. It works. Game. Yeah, that's what you do. You type that in the console. Just a smidge further back. Well, thank you for confirming. I guess it works. You can relog now. Get back on the server. Told you. Thank you for that. Oh, there's Braden. Thank you for confirming, yes. I wasn't too sure, you know. Your friends want to play? Enjoy your time. Thank you for joining. You can join us whenever I'm doing a driving session. Doesn't matter. There'll be one at some point in ATS. When the new DLC comes out, I want to do the jobs there. Louisiana. I'm supposed to drive this way? Well, you can't go on the main road. Let's put it that way. It seems there is only the one way in, one way out. Back to the... Oh, God. Back to the... portal. Because you can't go on the main road. The main road's only there so your GPS doesn't freak out. Posture's fine. Posture's good. Don't do my 10 and 2. Ooh, well done. You hit the bone. Yeah, hit one of his ribs or something. 10 and 2 steering position. You don't believe the amount of times, like right now I'm holding the wheel in 5, like 5 o'clock. Not 5 and 7, just 5. That's how I do it. That's how I chill usually. So I want to go left, not here. Here, I think. You freak. Just hold it in 6. How about that? That'd be weird. 5 at the bottom. 5 or 4? 4, half 4. How about that? 1? Yeah. Good at that. 7? Yeah. Either way. I do like that that's an agreeable thing, where everyone knows, like, oh, where do you hold the steering wheel? And it will reference it in a clock. I'm not going to be one of those laid-back people and go 12, am I? I'm not going to do that. You could. Only really works if you're in a laid-back vehicle, perhaps. Driving manual? So am I. 2 p.m. I hold it at 2 a.m. Yeah? What does that mean? A bit of 6. In my case, because you have the middle part of the wheel and then you've got the bottom bit where some of the buttons are, you have to sort of open your hand when holding the 6. Unless you're holding it from the underneath, which is weird. Sounds like a strange concept. 6 with the knees. Possibly. No, this isn't the electric DAF. No, it's the regular DAF. Oh, I haven't tried any of the electrics yet. They did club new Scanias, yes, 157. It's going to be soon TM. Can't see. Oh. Watch out for the tree. I get the feeling that when you're going the other way, it's as if the road is a little bit worse. Yet, this is the way out. So... the club. That's one of the things where people make a driving club together and they all sort of look the same or have the same style of truck. I don't know what it means because it's probably a Dutch club. But there's a few of those, yeah. The E-Master tomorrow? What company is that? Who makes it? And here we are. Back to the start. It takes some Renault. Ta-da! Stop here, engine off, and please don't crash my game. Scanning S high roof. I think I'll be using one of them. I definitely will try it out. Crash. Ah, no, 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 no. No crash for you. And now it's just 68 in kilometers. 10 and 2, down. Yeah, some of these work, some of them don't. Doesn't work like that. Hello, Ash. Welcome in. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Big fan. You see it all the time, you don't have one with me. No, no. There's a few in various VTCs that join as well. We have 50,000 plus VTCs. It's crazy. It does work. Well, yeah. Doesn't mean it sounds good, though. Just because the combo works, you know? From the UK, yes I am. Hello Polish, welcome in. I am indeed. Limited to speed now, you see. But at least you really don't have to go far. These ones shouldn't take too long. It's just you spend most of your time navigating through the mess on the island. Right drive left hand. Because we're driving in Europe. Most of the time, 90-something% of the time, we'll be driving on the European roads. So it makes more sense to be on that configuration. I know for myself I should be on the right. And just for a fun extra fact, my shifter is on my left, where it would be in the UK setup. Should be on my right. But that's weird. So why don't I just shift on the other side of the vehicle? I don't know. I might have that as a dare, maybe a redeem or something. Either a redeem to change vehicle or change side of vehicle. Gives a reason for people to use their channel points. What I want to do also is similar to how Doug does some of his things, where when people redeem things, when people do certain commands, he has the TTS voice that kind of says the instruction. Kind of want that. It's like, this person redeemed this. Do it, you stupid. You know, something like that. Big shit on the other side. You know what, just for you, Felix, when I next go and do one, I'm going to sit facing the back of the toilet, right? Not facing forward, facing the other way. I'll let you know how it goes. It's possible. I'm sure it's doable. You're all visualizing that now, aren't you? Well done. You're welcome. Can't do it even when you're in Europe. If you're more used to it, yeah. I suppose I should switch, because it would make more sense, but... Crap me up sometimes. Oh, I do try. Yeah, we're nearly there. So those that may not have the... There's a secret road here as well, if you don't have it. Go and get it. If you do not have it. At least to Arnie's house. Put the cam mods to the wheel? I should, but then I'd be out of frame. They need to be more balanced. So the cam could be lower, but then it looks very weird. I would need a more zoomed out cam, and I don't want a more zoomed out cam. But you can see it. It's there. That's how I get my wheel sponsorship, you know? That's how I get companies to send me the wheel. They can't even see it, so why would they want to give me a wheel if they can't even see it? I realize that. I know that. But I'll still do, you know, a video review or something. Give me a wheel. Please. Not to say this one is broken, but goddammit. Where am I, over there. Scanning a torpedo? What on earth does that look like? I have to look that up. Braden, that's not how you bark. A British police scooter? Maybe. That would be quite funny. And there we go. Perfect. Ooh, don't hit the building. Now, it would be nice if, you know. Can't see it because the pop-up. Can't see what? But you can't even see it. Yeah, true. It's behind the bit that you're pointing at. Down here is where the scrollable text stuff is. I don't know where else I could put that. But the wheel is there, I promise. A lot of the people in the TikTok chat don't even read this scrolling information stuff, so. Hello, Killer. Hello, Valis. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow as well. I don't know if I read it out. I'll be doing well. Now, you need to go back to the island. No, I want to do my research now. Torpedo. Scanning torpedo. Hey, it's a T. T-cab is a no. Instant no, thank you. Not a fan. You believe how quick I closed that tab. Ew. Ew, no thanks. I do not want that. I'm just not a fan of T-cabs. T-cabs look very weird. In ATS, it looks like the vehicle is more made and molded to be that shape. In ETS, it looks like someone has glued a nose on afterwards. So you see the main shape of where it would be vertical, and there's an extra... Ew. No thanks. Just weird. Hello, Abel. From Austria. Oh, from Vienna, hey? We're nearby. We're in Graz. You can take them wherever on ATS. Ah, so the issue is weirdly due to ETS. I don't think everyone here has ATS anyway. I'm not swapping games just to do that. It would have been funny to do some on ATS though. Never liked it, but now you do. That's down to taste. If you like using them, you can. Many people like them. Many people want them to be added to the game. But they aren't that... They're more like modded vehicles, and in Brazil, see? They're not insanely common in Europe, though, are they? Oh, it was a thing in ATS. Kayla tested it. Either way, the fact that you don't have to completely leave the place, you can take the job and then immediately reconnect, and apparently that's fine, so we might do that next time. Why can't you put a 6-speed? I don't know. I have, because I edited one into it. If you have another vehicle, you can save, edit, and copy the gearbox over. So mine has literally 6 gears, because my shifter has 6 gears. I don't want to faff around with doing odds or evens. It's almost like I'm lazy. Water! Thank you for the water. A civilian truck instead of a military truck. Trying to attempt the same? No, I think the method that we did works. You just disconnect, take the job, and then do game in console. That is very quick. We need to go to it. Hello? Hello, there's one. From Triet, which is really far away. I don't want that one. FCP is very near. That's it. I could just search Brack as well. I don't know why I'm doing hello instead. Brack. There we go. I'll do the FCP one. Anywhere from this city, it doesn't really matter. Why is it redeemable? Because it's a fun thing that most streamers have to remind the person to hydrate. Every so often. I don't know what the cooldown on mine is. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Some people have really long cooldowns between them because they forget. Hello. Hellos. Well, it's good for when you're doing them anywhere randomly, but now we're not doing the random ones, so that. I'll end up doing more than the job requires, you know. But this one won't count because it's to the place, and I've already done to the place. So they're more like filler jobs. Oh well. That means we've got to get them over. Got to hurry up. Got to do another 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Yes. filler jobs. Yes, because you have to do at least 3 of the jobs from the place, 3 of the jobs to the place, and the rest of them can be anywhere else. I've already done all of them except... Ooh. From the place. So any others I do now won't complete the 15 because I haven't done specifically from. I've done 1 from. Now I need the others. So... Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh god, he's here. Be nice. Come on. With respect. 12 shifter, that's fine. I'd use it more if I had one of the buttons on the shifter where you can switch between the different modes. Usually on the back of the shifter. I had a button assigned to my wheel that used to do that, but now I can't be bothered really. So 6 speed, just as it is. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's a killer one. Where's my oh, I'm in this bit. Here. Yeah, it's one of the it was one of the buttons near the bottom of the wheel, I think. Near the button does the everything Toby mode. Which I still don't know what to name that. It was a channel point redeem where it was like VR, super duper VR everything Toby mode. Which was this one. No? Pausing it, sorry. There, this. Pausing it and enabling that are very close to each other. Those were the buttons there. What? Halloween, yes. Set waypoint. I will. Where's the nearest? Oh, look at that. You have to make sure you're on the correct side this time, because there's probably a barrier there. Easy. How are you guys doing? Sometimes that happens where you are loading a page or loading something up and then you start typing, because naturally you do, and then when it's fully loaded, everything you've just typed is gone. I think that's what just happened there. That happens sometimes a lot. Star is BRBing, but they won't take too long, I'm sure. UK rework in November? No, it won't be this year, John. No. Definitely minimum of next year. Can we do one job like that? Like what? With everything on? In the Toby mode? Labor Love. Hasn't it won that award before? Every now and then it wins these awards. Yeah, I need to add the redeem back for that. But then what I want to do is have somehow so that I can see a timer that turns on and I can see how much is left. So say for example I have to have it on and it's only for 10 minutes maybe. Then I can turn it off. Because otherwise I have to start a timer on my phone and then, you know. Aberystwyth. Better be. It's in Wales, so it counts as the UK. It better be. It's in Pro Mods. It's not in the regular at the moment. Lazy? No, it's called being practical. No. Best VTuber. Sure. You should definitely be filling out that award for the filling out those slots for the streamer awards, and you should definitely be picking other people. Go for it. Rising Star, not me. There's many other better people than me. Gameplay effects? Yeah, those were fun. The reshade one was good. That was cooked. Really cooked. I think I need to convert those over to StreamerBot, that's why. Haven't done it, all can be asked. I think most of the sections I don't fill them out. Like Best Org, I think is one of them. I don't watch the orgs. All these big streamers, I don't watch them. Overtook you illegally. We're on the arcade server. It doesn't matter. It's completely fine. When even is it? I think it's if it's going on now, it might be sometime in Christmas that he reveals the stuff from it. Can you split them? I will. That may be why I stopped doing it, actually. I do know how to do that because I do the same with the cam. So the way that it works is the camera just standard by itself. Then there's a nested scene with the camera, and that's the scene that all the effects go on. The original camera source is the one that TikTok sees, which they do not see these effects. Because otherwise they'd be very confused on why my camera is glitching out. So I want to do the same thing. But with the gameplay versus the versus the game. Am I stuck? No. Well, yeah, tree there. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. I wouldn't have seen it if you guys hadn't pointed that out. So kind. Idiot. Boom. Headshot. New event route. This is the in-game event currently. The Witches of Brackenreach event. They didn't really give it an easy name for translation purposes, did they? A lot of big words there. Like, try explaining the entire concept of World of Trucks to someone new to the game. So firstly, World of Trucks is a site. It's not a game like World of Tanks, which has the same abbreviation. I'm getting myself confused here. And then... why did that do the sound, Alex? Why did the sound not play there? Hold on a minute. Appreciate the resub though. Welcome back for 3 months. Enjoy your new badge. Have a flower as well. I need to concentrate. Hope you're doing well. COD adverts. They're trying. When does that game come out? Sometime this month? There's no point. Battlefield. Play Battlefield. 14th. Battlefield. UK reworks. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to catch up on, John. If anyone hasn't seen the updated every day, they're teasing stuff, so go and check them out. I just noticed those few stones you drive over when you enter, they almost look like a stone version of its tongue, sticking its tongue out on the floor. That's a cool design, if that is the case. Not that the tongue would be there in a skeleton form, but you know. BF6, BF6. Did you know? Yeah, I don't know. Winnie Cardiff? Yeah, that's in the... yes, I'm sure that would be added as well. All of these places should be coming. You're going to get the UK and both Irelands as well. I understand why they did it that way. Oh, because then you're going to have Northern Ireland, and then you're still going to be wondering where's normal, the regular island. No, Swansea, and the one next to it. There's 2 places currently. It is Cardiff, but like you want a better Cardiff. Didn't we see that person before? Live during your work break? Well, now you've got something to do during your work break, don't you? Tune into stream. What city am I ending? I have no idea. So the idea is we're doing to the place for this one. Then we take a from the place, which is number 2 of from the place. I hope this makes sense. Then we're going to do another 2, then we've got to do another from. And wherever that final from is, that's where we finish. Yeah. Fun. It takes us so damn long to navigate through here every time. Should live stream? I'll think about it. I might. It's a bit scary, you know? Talking to people in real time. Just cycled warfare. Yeah. Most of the assets seem to be basically the same as BO6. And when people were doing a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, maybe last week, the early showcase where a bunch of streamers do some gameplay and stuff like that. The menu looks exactly the same as BO6, where people where they just walk out, constantly walking forward. No, nothing in Battlefield, no. At least your character's sitting down this time, eh? In the menu screen. Back in my day, in Battlefield 4, and 1 and 5, there was no like your character standing on the where you can see your character on the screen. You just see the menu and or the server selection. What's it look like in 2022? I think it looks like that in 2022 as well. What's VOD? It technically stands for Video on Demand. In the case of streaming services, it is the video that is available after or during a live stream that you can watch back. So when this stream ends, on the YouTube channel, the video you'll be able to watch back, and that'll be a VOD. You will then be able to watch it. And we're back. It was just VODs. Well, I mean, I do. Editor PFE, you know, I kind of have to do it. So I know what I've missed and what I have to download it. Excuse me. It's so fun, but you know, I love having so many files that I need to sort through. Oh, what a nerd. Hey, I enjoy it, alright? I like doing it. Black Ops 1. I remember playing the first remade Modern Warfare, which was during COVID time. I didn't play Warzone because I'm not a sweat. I don't do that. I only played on a few of the TDM matches. There was a map called, what's it, Safe House, Short House, something like that, which looks like one of those sort of army training grounds with a bunch of cardboard everywhere, or cork walls. That map was fun. That was good. Red Chick. Redacted Sector or something. Apparently that's what that means. But it is nice. It is listed as a separate category now, in the same way the Warzone is. So now you know. The highest level, by the way, I've seen someone on so far, if anyone knows of Ravik, is a known Battlefield content creator, because he is so good at the game. It's on like level 140 or something already. I know it's been out like a month, but good God. Why does it have an @ They've changed it now, so it all appears with an @ I don't know why it does. So I don't see your display name, I see your account username. I don't know why. Which wheel? G29. G29 is my wheel. Job done. Features, welcome in. But at the end, when someone follows, it shows their display name, which is interesting. At least in my little widget I use. Okay, now we take a job, we disconnect. No, sorry, we disconnect, we take a job, and then we reconnect. That's it. Duisburg, no, we're on the event island here. This is nowhere near Duisburg, no. Good job. Not taking a photo yet. So, easy small job to somewhere, Hamburg. 129, somewhere in the regular map that everyone has access to. I get a lot of DLC places. That is the only base map place. Hamburg it is. True, yeah, I haven't disconnected yet, have I? Oh my God, man. Fine, I guess I'll disconnect first. Fine. God damn it. Listen, the job is not there anymore. Not there, it's not there anymore. Swansea! There's a Swansea. 123. Should we do that? That'd be funny. Imagine finishing an event before a streamer. Well, you guaranteed finish every event before me because I only do them on stream. I like doing that though. It means there's a showcase of all of it. It would be funny to be one of those people who's like, here's what I did earlier, and suddenly you find that I've done 10 jobs between 2 streams. You know? Dover. Linz. Again. Because it's such a small job. What if someone kicks you? Me or you? What about it? The Halloween event is in single player as well. It's a single player event. It's the entire game. Get a long job. No, not a long job. The funniest thing is the longest jobs will only be maybe 200, 300 kilometers away from the portal. I think. Because you don't get much money. Haven't done an event in 2 years. Well, you can do this one, Noble, because it's got single player. How do you get a job? You get a job to Brackenreach. It has to be an external contract, and it has to be one of the Halloween trailers. Like the ones we're looking at now. External contracts, Brackenreach. To or from Brackenreach. Long jobs can be nice. Fuck. Money. Yeah, well, I mean, you do need to skim past that, because if you're digging like a massive trench, unless you have a cool little time lapse, like some streamers, some YouTubers do. I've seen some where they hyper splice together every like block breaking sound. So it's like, and then they're suddenly done. It's not like every single, you know. That could be cool. What am I going to do for that in this game? The ding of the when you've completed the job on that screen, you just all done. That'd be funny. Full diamond, yes. So join us next time, blah blah blah, and the next episode starts. So we've got Netherrack. The Netherrack, Netherite. Defeated the Ender Dragon twice. Got 20 beacons. Yeah. Got a super advanced Enderman farm. All that kind of stuff. Linz. I want to go to Linz. Linz. And then I'll connect to it and then I'll reload rather. I want to see if it works if I reload here. Golden chance. Oh yes. Every possible mob farm. A super mega base. Yeah, and then the series ends. That's it. What do I remember of Hogwarts? Exactly. There it is. Right. We just quick save. It did sync with the game, so I think it did. That server was fun. I like that. Remember we lived kind of near each other, Noble? That was nice. Yeah, UK and single player is boring. UK and TMP is boring as well. That's why it's getting remade eventually. I reload. If you have the console, type the word game. No quotes, no capitals. Just game, and it reloads your current profile. Hang on a minute. Well, hang on a minute. So it didn't save it. Because the trailer's there. What happens if I take it now? I have seen a new game feature. I'm not going to bother using it. All of these features are on Nitro stuff. Yeah, it uses boosts. You can make a server. Ticking is fine. Wait, so hang on. So now it's fine because I've generated a job. Interesting. Okay. Hello, car lover. Welcome. So only literally taking the contract from the menu is what crashes. Why is that so weird? Well, okay then. That makes it a bit more fun. Fix your shit, car. They'll fix it on the last day of the event. It's fine. It's whatever. There. Initializing crashes it. Right. It's very weird. How to get a console. Console is a thing you need to enable in a few of your game files in your documents. There are guides on how to do it. Just on Google, ETS2 FreeCam, because it comes with FreeCam. And there's... By the way, that text thing... Did you see that? Where whoever's name it was flashing in front of the screen? I've taken videos of that before. I don't know what causes that. You see it? But Braden was next to me, but his name was just... What is that? Why does he do that? It's so weird. Industry, postbed again. Postbed in Linz, yes. Just not there another Linz. You may be able to spawn another one. What you could do, to be honest, Killer, is just take any random job. If it's nearby, and then you can just walk back to where we are. You'll be right. Saw nothing. Didn't hit anything. What should you buy, Scania or Volvo? Do you actually have a preference, EFH? Is there one that you might like more than the other one? Or are you completely unbiased against both? Squirreled video? It may still apply. It still works. Yeah, make sure you do the same as what we did, Killer One. You're unbiased. Well, I mean, to me, I would be biased, and I would say Scania. But, if you want whatever the most powerful one is, that would be Volvo. If you want the best looking, arguably, that would be Scania. It depends. Depends, really. If you've got enough money, buy both, and then swap between them. Why can't you hear players? Because we're playing on a server that disables collisions. This is the arcade server. Because you have an arcade playstyle. Scania Thupa. Yep. I'll be using that. Good God, Alex, slow down. You're being way too quick. Should you wait? Possibly. Well, I mean, you can buy one whenever you're able to, and then you can upgrade it over time. I think the maximum level where you unlock everything you actually need is like 36. Because that includes all components and all skill points. Going quick here. Oh, we're going quick. Whoa. Holy moly. My herbs and spices, herbs, are all shaken up now. Imagine I did. I'm pretty sure there's an invisible wall there. Has anyone tried driving off it? I'm sure someone has. I'm not going to be the one to do it. Good lord, that's bouncy. Serious about playing an arcade? Yes. Because it just makes it easier. It's more convenient for doing these jobs. Because for World of Trucks jobs, you cannot teleport back to the service yourself. If you do that, your job disappears. So it's even worse if you do get hit. Normally, there's a liability to get hit because when everyone leaves at the same time, but it's not as bad with those other jobs. You still may not get any money though. And arcade, it's just easy. It's easier. Very bumpy. Canapapega? Braden, it does remind me of Silver in that way, yeah. Braden also uses the smaller of the roofs of the Scanias as well. Just like Silver uses the small mug. Have you ever got a report? There have been some reports. Every now and then you do get reports on the arcade server, but they are... It doesn't take long for someone to pop on and just solve them. Any jump scares? No. If you might have seen... You may not have attended it. There was a Halloween event that we did, Garnicus. Every year we do one. That one had a few things that pop out at you, but in this one, no. Sadly not. Still recommend though. Our one is done though, isn't it? They had a server over the weekend where you could explore them up again. Yeah, why doesn't SCS do that? Is it because of the age rating of the game? They don't want to scare the minimum age of the kids? 3+, by the way. Poor kid plays on their sibling's computer and absolutely gets scared shitless from a truck game. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Can't see. Can't see. They really could. Genuinely, they could. They could do it in a slightly better way than we do, so they could even use sounds. I don't know if it's possible. We do not do sound scares. They would get... Hey, yeah, they probably have a liability. Someone will try suing them for, like, causing a heart attack or something. Or fainted. I just don't want to do that. The closest they could do is have things in the distance. Like the floating ghosts and things like that. I think in The Hunter, they have a Halloween event as well, and you might see like a phantom or ghost deer or something, but it doesn't appear right in front of you. It appears in the distance. It's close enough. And we're back. The mode on Steam makes sure tandem works. No, it doesn't work on TMB. No, tandem mods do not work, sadly. Most of those mods do not work. We're at a different place now. A Russian version of the game. You can try playing on Pro Mods Russia because some of the games there are, some of the roads there are very bumpy. Ross, I'm not on the same server, Ross. If you spam the chat, you get banned from the chat. Shut up, I'm not on the same server. Please do not spam. Duisburg is always hell. There is someone there. I guarantee you there is someone there. But, I've got to go all the way around. Please help. I'm not changing server. I'm doing something else. There are other people on the servers. I'm sure. They will sort it out. Duisburg is always hell. It's always like that. Help me, please. They're probably stuck in traffic. There might be someone that's blocking the road or something, so... The scary dashcam footage. I have seen some of that, yes, but you'd need maybe something a bit more than this game to do that. 5 FPS? Welcome to Duisburg. That's what Duisburg is like. How did you end up there? You should be getting out of it as soon as you can. It's a terrible place to be. Leave it. You want 1? Hold on to that 1 as long as you can. 5 people blocking. Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if there are any admins on Sim 1, they should be going to look at it. You don't get an automatic alert when there's a load of people blocking the road, but as long as someone reports it, it might help. Someone went flying. That can happen, yes. You just don't need to be in Duisburg. If you do the CD road, you'd probably leave at the very last second and don't end up in Duisburg. It's just a pain to get out of. The bridge is your one way in and out. Yeah, they yell at me because, you know, I'm an admin and I can do it, but I'm driving. It is as if I'm the only GM, but there is no other way to directly contact all the other GMs. Do not spam them on Discord. Do not do that. Ping all the staff? Yeah. At staff. Help. Don't do that. What server? We're on the arcade server. I am driving the arcade server. If I was on Sim 1, possibly. But I'm on a different server. Shout out GM chat. That would be nice. But then surely some of the things, yeah, the things put in that. Oh no, but you gave it away. The things put in that, you wouldn't be able to show all them. Oh, he saved it. Saved by a sign. That moment right there is very scary. When you're tipping and you try and tip the other way, but then it ends up tipping more, and then yeah, that's a good sign. Leave a review on that sign. Solid sign. Koi. Sorry, is that a spelling mistake? What? And here we are. Posh bit. If they knew, they put a sign right there. Yeah. Yeah, and what? And what's it? True. Unless... I want to add a few more emotes where by saying the normal word itself, there'd be an emote for it. That'd be fun. Like mods. Do we have one where you type in caps? Maybe it's in caps. Maybe I'll do that. Isn't there? Guess it's just gone. Oh, hello. From last time, our stunt person is there. Hello, peoples. Next stream, you hope. Well, next stream will be about the same time tomorrow, so if you want to join that, more than welcome to. Go for it. I have to park in there. Lizard. Pet the mods? He's close, yeah. Work? Ah, it's fine. Maybe next week then. Or if I do end up doing a TikTok stream just randomly. You can pop into that one. Oh, new mods. Yeah, no, it'd be fun. No. Well done. GG's. 2 out of 3. Okay, god damn it. Alright, we have 2 jobs left. One back to the island, and then the final one from the island again. How does your head move? I have the Tobii eye tracker. It follows my head movements, or my eye movements if I had that enabled. It's a device that fits underneath the screen. 15 minutes, I know, right? We gotta hurry up, man, don't we? Better hurry, it's gonna be overworking. We can extend our shift, perhaps, today. Stunt person is there. Your name has been changed, so I wonder what your name was. Oh, hello, Gaz. There he is. A noble doubted your existence. Break. Bada bing, bada boom. Are we in? We're near Dom Depot, aren't we? No, it's nowhere near. This is one of the worst cities to take them from. It's so far away. Brackenreach. There should be a few this morning. Just take any job to Brackenreach. Do it. And then 115 kilometers away. Oh, God, man. Note to self. When we're coming back... Well, no, we're not going... Never mind. That's fine. Don't go to Lynn's. That's my note to self. Take a job. You chose this life. Yes, I did. Baby Shark's Scania. Doesn't matter whether it's the R or the S. Scania. Iveco, yes. The old Iveco, yeah. The Stralis. Iveco Magnum. Netherite horse armor. Well, they have all the other types of armor, so I guess it would make sense. You're going to have a really beefy horse, especially how some horses are really powerful as well. Made a mistake. Yeah? And then they're gone. Did you tip? Did you flip? I think they flipped. But Star wasn't doing the, jobs, were they? They weren't doing the jobs. Last update? I don't know. Isn't one of the upcoming ones going to add more to the sea? Because I think for a long time they haven't done much to the sea. You know what I want to see more of in Minecraft? The mine shafts. Why can't we get slightly better mine shafts? They're cool. There's not much going on. They're all the same. Put more loot there. Range got reset. Oh no. Warden? I don't think I fought a warden yet. No shellfish. Why not sharks or something? No, I think actually there's a video that, or an interview that they must have done where they explained why I think you don't have sharks normally in the game. Is because they're... Is it just them being endangered or something? I don't know. They're not going to kill the player, though they would in real life. But there are no, other than the drowned, there are no, and the guardians. We need a few more hostile mobs in the water. When is the Halloween event finish? Sometime middle of this month, I think. So Cram, welcome in. I think middle of this month, because it started kind of middle of last month, leading into Halloween. We'd up a server, 2-week phase. Start your 2-week phase, Noble, it's time. Silver's been doing it. But I think he's been doing it for a bit more than 2 weeks now. Every day he was on it. 16th. Middle of the month. It counts. But I believe that's the end of the 16th, right? 23:59 on the 16th. There'll be snow. Snow will probably come in winter. It's not winter yet. It's getting colder, but it's not winter yet. 17 hours into it? Yeah. It's only yours yesterday. It's fun. It's fun. You get those moments of reflecting back to... what I should do next time I play it is have the music on as well. The music. Oh, so good. Your ATV's at the workshop. Oh. Getting repairs or whatever. Get them with DLCs or mods. For what? For what bit I said? For the Minecraft stuff, yeah, those mobs can be mods. Absolutely. Can't play solo? I think you need to... something like think of it differently then in that sense. Because it is only you. But you need to think of it, it's you and all the animals. Yeah. Or Sim, we're not playing on one of the Sim servers, we're on the arcade server today. This server allows anyone to drive through each other. The shark. I don't watch that, no. But I'm sure there are also many demon-like mobs and very large, scary, floaty, creepy, crawly mobs that people have made mods of. MC stream? I did some a while back where I played on T10 Nat server briefly and also tried to do like a hardcore thing, but hardcore, that's boring. So I agree, streaming myself on single player on is boring. British Columbia, they're trying to screw around? No, they're not trying to screw around. What they're doing is preparing for Alaska for it. I think Promod's decided not to do main ATS because ATS is already good enough. It's only 9 years old as a map versus 13 years. I know there's not much difference between that as well. They're both very long ago. But you know, it's good. ATS map is pretty good. And now they've remade California, or bits of it, so I just don't think they need it. But for the main game, you do British Columbia so that you can then, when you finish the mainland, you're able to easily access Alaska without teleporting anywhere. You can drive to Alaska. Hello, Joe. How's it going? A big fan. North. Favorite truck, Scania. Nice. My... kind of like this one. Scania R, Scania S, basically the same. You kind of know your mods. It's the same setup as in Sim 1 and 2 for mods. Shit, waypoint. Where's the nearest waypoint? Oh, it's that fuel station. Is that the fuel station we came out of? It might be. There. Totally forgot it. Yeah. So they're not paying. They're not trying to screw with them, no. But I do want to see how it looks though, because how much of British Columbia they're going to do. Promods has a tiny portion of it. They don't go that far north. A man 8x4. Yeah, those configurations will be in the game already. That wouldn't be a modded one. That would be just a save edited one. Does that make sense? People can make 8x4s of different vehicles. If you have the chassis of one underneath and then the frame of one on top, that should work. TB keybinds. I don't know what the keybinds are by default. The Y button is to chat. The X button push to talk. Most of them overlap within single player, so J is to flash your lights, O is for beacons. Square brackets are your indicators, if they're not assigned somewhere else. F11 is to turn your HUD off. Specifically for TMP, because in single player it brings up the coordinates of where you are to screenshot your coordinates. Max lets that happen. You gotta remember your stuff. Yeah, remember your account details. Promods didn't do. It seems there's some speculations where they might have worked with Promods on some of it. It'd be nice if they did. Thanks for stopping. I had a joking idea that because I do mashups of other things, to mash that with something else, but if they are good already, then they don't really need one. Invisible? I shouldn't be invisible. What do you mean I'm invisible? What? Engine, well done. Slash fix. It works. Didn't ask. Well, someone kind of asked. Someone inquired. Ladies, please. Boys. Can you just dank handshake and make up? Oh, you hit the thing. Good God. I expected you to fly straight past me there. Don't tip, Raiden. Don't tip. Oh no, don't say the number, mate. Oh no. Tom, how you doing? Well, I mean, by the way, infinite fuel by going to the island here. You just constantly get refueled. Wow, so many teleport places. I want to pick this one. Shut your mouth. How's your stream, Tom? How you doing? Have a flower. Big fan. Started making a series where you're making a storm chasing game. That should be fun to see. I don't play Roblox, but I'm sure that would be quite good for people to understand what it's like. In the same way that the only way you can really go into storms, like on Flight Sim, every time there's a massive storm or hurricane, people fly straight to it. So that should be interesting to see if you can make some scary storms. Okay, see, I'm following you and I can't see where I'm going. Where do we all do that? All of us, I'm stalling. Hello? I had the bike point there. I had it. Following GPS. Yeah, you can't follow the GPS here. You should know that. Oh, creators. Stall counter would be the number would be inflated. It would already be a large number, and then it would still be inflated as well. What arcade you want? Regular arcade. There's only one. Arcade, Promods arcade. We're on normal arcade. Gonna go now. Think of joining. Big fan. Maybe see you in the next one. It wants you to make a command, I think. Stall command, please. It's just a counter, really. But then, no doubt, when I stall, there's going to be about 3 people that do the command because they want to be the one that it counts, and then suddenly it goes up by 3, not by 1. I don't want that. That's a bit, can't see. That's stupid. Mod only commands? Well, could do that. Need to catch up. Yeah, the number would start, I think, at about 500,000, and then we go up from there. VIP only. Well, VIPs can spam, so cooldown. You'd have to assume that I don't stall in between that cooldown, which is not unlikely. Sub only, maybe, but a lot of the subs are VIPs as well. It'd be cool if you could see, you can hear crickets and frogs and such. It'd be cool if you could see them. You see a frog's head pop out of the water or something. Make one person have it. I'll just add it to my stream deck. How about that? No one else can do it except me. And then I forget to press it. You need to be so advanced that somehow it detects if the engine turns off while I'm on the road, +1. Random person has it? Whoa. What happens when you finish it? When you finish the event, you get a few items in your Steam inventory that you can put in or on your vehicle. Don't ask me what they are, but for these awards, for these events, you get some actual awards. For the ones that TMP do, sadly, I guess we can't do that yet. 1 year in offline chat. I mean, that's not bad. I've been going for 10. He's been here for not all 10, but most of them. 1 year? Jesus. And that's not Chatterino either, is it? Or is it? Does that count Chatterino? 7 is. Oh, nearly. Oi, oi. Whoop. Whoop. Chatterino, okay. It's just nice to see those numbers, you know? It's crazy how long some people have been here. And I think of like all the people I now interact with, all the streamer friends I now have and things like that. Ennoble's follow age is nearly double some people's entire streaming careers. Ridiculous. You don't have a number? No. Race suspension? Yeah, but it's not that bad. Very, very bumpy. But we're nearly there. So that means 1 more jump to go. I'll follow him. Wow, because he unfollowed ages ago and then never refollowed. Why? You are single-handedly preventing me from hitting 17k. How dare you do that? $2,400 hours. Good God. 1 month of watch time. Even subbed on the clone of this platform, and he isn't following on this one. The numbers, man. The numbers. What do they mean? 5.5. Not bad. Yeah, that's impressive. It'd be nice to see, as I mentioned, I think yesterday as well, the watch streaks that are in other channels now. It'd be nice to see how high I can make mine go there. For 4 years, you don't know when it went? Wait, so you didn't actually unfollow, it just disappeared, but then you didn't fix it? What the flip, man? What the flippity, whatever. We're overworking here, we're overworking. This last one, we can do this in maybe about 10-20 minutes. It went. Well, why not fix it? Why you not fix it? Am I not that special? 11 years, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's an oof right there. Seconds from victory there. Could fix it, but that's not fun. Well, you can do whatever you want, you know. I think the worst thing would be is if I had done something to make you unfollow. Like you genuinely didn't like it anymore, or you know, didn't like me or something like that. It's your choice, but I think this scenario is funnier. Indeed. I don't want to force anyone to unfollow by any actions. If people choose to, that's okay. Hello, Fraser. How are you doing? PS5 ends? You're going to be getting PS6 soon. 1 more to go. The actual job that actually counts for real, for real. So you're just staying there. You are staying there. Well, Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to get back here, will you? Where does it TP you if you, Where does it go? Someone said it goes back to the portal. Do the jab. Yeah, but now he's far behind, man. Autosave. No, it doesn't do that. World of Trucks doesn't use autosaves in that same way. It has its own pre-made sync saves, sadly. Alright, so for this one, disconnect, take job, reconnect. Yes. And of course, the chat history is not there. Where's he at? He's there. I don't know where he is actually, but that's where he last was. Disconnect. Nice. Jub. Now, what can I get? Might as well cancel job. Oh, well, I didn't need to do that then. Well, fair enough. Okay. I just thought it would be nice if you wanted to join for the final one back. Linz again. Brussels. Now that's more appealing. Brussels. Add to subscribe. How are you getting ads? Yeah, what's up with that? Is it the turbo ad? Could you imagine if anyone gets the turbo ad even if they don't have it? Yeah. Brat, yeah, the Brat one. Brussels. Who's Brew? Turbo's 10. Oh, Turbo seemed worth it, absolutely. I just don't feel the need to personally have it because I know I'm sub to 3 people. Technically 2 because I use Prime as well. I just don't watch a variety of streams where I'd need to worry about ads. What emotes? Oh! Interesting. I don't know. It's just them. They're just advertising. Pretty much all the streams you watch. And you don't watch me. That's impressive. As long as you're not... It's just a hilarious thing where earlier this year, Lizzie went through her sub count and how many channels she was sub to. I think the number was like 70 something. 79 people or something like that. Oh! And that's a lot per month, especially if it's tier 1 per month. That's a lot of 70 something, so she had to cancel a lot of them in order to save money. Yeah. Impressive. Why did sound not play? Why is he not playing? It's queued up. Well, the flip. Thank you for the gift of sub to them. You could do 10. That's on 10. Game. That's it. Is. It is. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that I think is on top of. She might be one of these people that subscribes to a bunch of different, maybe other streaming services, Netflix, things like that, but forgets some subscriptions. Yes. I think by now, I think she's resubbed a little bit, but I don't think she's subbed to that many by now. Do I have my job? Is my job there? No, it isn't. What? What? Where's my job? Why is my job suspended? If I take it, am I going to crash? Look at that. Brackenreach. Is it going to crash if I do that? I don't want my game to crash. Do it. Imagine the video ends there. If I turn this into video and it ends there. I think it crashed. Because, oh, it's not responding. Give it a sub to the official TMP channel. Big fan. But this happened to you. Yeah, it's because you're still logged in. For some reason, you can't take, like, issue yourself the job when you want TMP. Makes the video funny. It does. Ending the video on a cliffhanger. Imagine that. Make a video about the entire process of doing this, and I don't show all 15 jobs. Yeah, just got the video. Should have saved. Yeah, but it doesn't save the World of Trucks position point. That's different. Which is why when Braden said he wanted to load an autosave, that doesn't make a difference. Come on, game. Come on. Force quit the game at this point. Oh, white screen. Yeah, one job next week. Yeah, the stream will be maybe half an hour. Yeah, we'll do that. Confirms it's only... Well, I haven't tried it on ATS myself, so... But if you have, then yes, it is. TMP issue. ETS TMP. Hey, nice. ETS TMP. No photo? No, I'm reloading. Hold on. I haven't done the event yet. I want to do the job. Then we do photo. Somewhere. Yeah, no. No, yeah. The Australians are like that. That's how they say yes and no. Promos Arcade. It is normal arcade, not Promos Arcade. No. Okay, so I'm in game. Hold on a minute. I'm in game. I have my save. I'm just spamming the quick save. I'm saving it. Now I do /disconnect. No Dr. Bustles? I think you can just take any job then. For you. If you're actually doing them for the event. Please. Immediate sync. See that? Immediate sync. Are you feeling okay? You're streaming for a lot longer. Well, I want to do this event, so... I am indeed. Do I have to move around for it to sync my location? Maybe that's why. Maybe that could be why. Overworking. Better be paid for this long shift. Hello, cop. Cop man, how you doing? That sound worked. Why did the others not work? I wonder if I drive around a bit, maybe it'll sync. Welcome back, Zaki. Thank you for 2 months. Enjoy your new badge. There's a new badge for 2 months. Stall again, what of a Pega? It's because the dot's there. Remove the dot. Calculating route. There we go. Now. Stalled one's... Now. Should be 1x, shouldn't it? Stalls plus. Oh, I see. Oh, to make it go up. And then you use stalls minus, maybe, to remove it. Yeah, but we'd have to remove it if some people do too many of them in a row, wouldn't they? So. Right. I heard the trailer sound. I have my trailer. We're good. O'Kelleher resorts back to his cows when he doesn't have his job. Home sweet home with his cows. Let's go. I got it. I got it. Oh, Braden can be as Papega as he wants now. Papega. Well, now you don't need the dot, do you? Because that looks very weird now. Unless you make it just stalled 2x, for example, 3x, 4x, so on. What a Papega, and it just ends there. As the command. Something like that. Minus 2,000. So, you might want to charge him. Doesn't sound good. 2 trillion. Good God. You could probably reach another planet with that. Okay, so. Hee. We are heading to the final place, which in this case is Brussels. The Truckee overlay isn't open. I need to pull it. There it is, it's back. Boing. To Brussels, and then we take a picture in Brussels. And then we're done for this event. And I just have to remember to redeem the items. I may not remember to do that. So technically going this way means you're going through the back side of the monster thing on you. Oh god. Oh! That was a stoppie right there. Don't know what now. I mean, if we went in through his mouth the other way around, you know, I mean, this time, whatever the opposite of the mouth is, eh? Oh, Braden. That's one stall, by the way. I might... that might have fixed it. I did fix it. Hey! There you go. I think that's another 2. How, oh! Well, it proves there's a wall there. To get what? Like, what? Donk. Turns out you can drive a bit off. Thank you for being the scientific testing for it. Oh, it removed my... I'll put the waypoint back, even though it's still there. English. Creating knowledge English. See, here's the leaving the mouth this time. I do think that's like a stone version of its tongue on the floor. That's a cool feature. I like that. Yeah, that's fine. Technically the X and the times mean the same thing, but that works. Thank you for that. Yeah, now you need to add the thousands of other stalls prior to this one. Unless we don't count those anymore. Would be nice. Doesn't matter about those anymore. Why am I going the long way? Sub-Zero. Make a new. Go from next stream. Well, during this stream I have a few times. If you were to add maybe another 1 or 2, I think I've stalled a few times. It matters, it counts. Five-fingered wood on. Nearly out. Watch out if you're behind. It's quite tricky roads. Scary roads. Bonk. Ruining me job. Didn't install it. Nearly. Do I know Minecraft? I do know Minecraft. It's one of my games of all time. Very nice game. What about it? There's too much. One thing I haven't looked at, because we've been thinking of Minecraft, is the Hermit craft, which someone mentioned in a previous stream as well. Has the new season started yet? Or is it because they've only recently finished one? I used to watch a few of the creators from them. Only a few. Way too many people. Watch all of their POVs for. Just not enough time for that. No admins on server 1. Is Duisburg still blocked by a few people or something? Apparently it is. Is Andy still in chat? He's an admin. He could go over there. Yes? Lovely. Of course, this always happens. Well, not always, but this usually happens when I'm not on that server. When I am, not too much happens. But I'm on a different server here, so... Hi. Hey, with the roses. Hi, how you doing? Is this another account for the accounts I've seen before? With a person called Hi? You don't think he started yet? Okay. I just don't check. I'd probably just look at one of their channels. Went through Paul was teleported you to a fuel station on the CD road. Okay, that's weird. Is it because you didn't have a trailer? That's interesting. Do I know you? Are you the same person? Because you've made yourself known in the chat. That's minus. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Oh. All of it is blocked. Oh, that's perfect. That's what people love, don't they? Okay, it doesn't do it again. I was just going to say, -1. Oh, it does. Well, you never need to go back to 0, do you? So. At least now we know. I'm sure there are people every evening that are on Sim 1. I'm probably... They've got to be doing reports, maybe, or just not looking at Duisburg. Doesn't someone just go and check out Duisburg? No, I do that. Every now and then, just go to Duisburg. Just have a look, because there's gonna be something there. Czech Republic have a rework. It may do. It's in the... Not a very old DLC by now. It's not an old DLC. But by the time that DLC is old, then yes. Eventually we'll make one. They still have the base map pieces to finish. Like this. Brussels. Nice. We'll get a remake. Soon. Soon. I had a feeling that was coming. And then, whoa. It's whoa, just like that. Nice little spin to finish off with there, eh? Yeah, that's what I thought with the X, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. What a save. At least I would have the luck and specialty of being able to teleport myself without losing the job. Other people can't do that. But just like Braden did in at the industry, you fall over when you're there. Minutes from the destination. Yeah, we can remove the X, or you remove the word times, because that's what that word means in the first place. Either one. I think, yeah, remove the X. That's what people usually do for their counters. Yeah, that's fine. I know 1 times isn't technically correct, but now it's 2 times, and that is correct. There we go. And voila, personal goal completed. We're done. Imagine I just ended the stream right now. Oh, he didn't stall. 0, 1. What? Interesting. Oh, because you're only going back by 1. Oh, I see. -1, 1. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Once in one, no, I'm not in one, no. I'm about to be ending my stream soon as well, so I hope admins come on and sort out Duisburg. If you do not have a job, warp somewhere else. Just physically go somewhere else. You don't have to queue to leave it. That's what a lot of people do. Right, line up, without your trailers. And we'll take nice photos. I'm very close to you there. Mirror's not touching. Hello, Bread. Bread, how you doing? Come in. Malfunction? It doesn't matter now. We're all good. Do you prefer man Scania, DAF, or Volvo? Scania is my preference. I know I'm using a DAF at the moment, but DAF would probably be second place by now. Mirrors touching? No. You could say that the way our mirrors are, where I've got those and he's got those ones, is... You know, the kind of handshake or like the thumbs up, where one person does that, one person does like the heart and so on, and they don't quite do the same gesture. Yeah. Come on, user. Oh, you're making a bit more space. Ah, you could fit there, I think. Your truck's not very long either. Unless you don't want to be in a photo, that's fine. Bit of a gap there, that's why. Pastor. Hello, Riley. How you doing? So good? Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, yeah. That's nice. Cool. And I'll do a generic description. Yeah, I was confused. I saw pasta and I thought, why is that someone's plate? And I thought, oh, there's a person with that plate. It's pasta. Cool. Those are my 3 camera angles. Tried and tested every single time. Let's see how many it stalls. That's good. Thank you for doing that. I like that. What even is that one? Dance? People dance? Oh. Next 40 minutes. No. I will not be live in 40 minutes. I have done my event where the joke is that I'm overworking. I have my usual length of time that I stick to, and I've gone over that. So I'm overworking, past my bedtime, things like that. Unfortunately not. But I'll be back same time tomorrow. So same time tomorrow we're doing admin stuff. I hope it won't be busy by then. Overworking, yeah. You know what would be really funny? Imagine you had so many sound effects for almost every single emote. So when that emote plays, you've got like the warning, you know that sound? When it hits 2 hours of uptime, it's like, whomp, whomp, and then it starts flashing and so on. I don't know, I can't mimic the sound. That'd be interesting.